This is not Chainsaw Man. This is
What the episodes I watched.
yeah, this is just like a day in the life. I guess Chainsaw Man just got a regular old job, and he's just doing regular old things.
Timestamp this. Hit the record, whatever. Get your diaries out. You're about to get some lore from me.
Yeah, I was about to say, should we get somebody online from BetterHelp? We're gonna start digging into some Joe Bangs.
Into this. Sal growing up, 2027.
Maybe, level 1 chud starts to understand story. I mean, let's just.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and what? Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Meat Pod. It's me, Joel, my co-host Sal, and we are here bringing you some anime as the summer months wind down. Because here in Texas, we have officially entered August, which is the hottest month of the year.
Yo, this month is, I don't know why other movies are releasing any other time except for in August, because August literally is hot.
It's hot, and people want to be inside watching movies.
Yeah, don't be outside. Don't be outside. And also, August, you're looking pretty good. Because you know what? You're so hot. You're so hot. 110 degrees. 100 days straight. There's 100 days in August, by the way. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you know this.
That's probably why I feel like the year is not the year anymore, because we hit that streak.
Yo, dog.
It's just been so hot, you can't even tell time anymore.
I missed the beginning of this year when we started hot. Not like temperature wise, but like there was something cool going on. There was something funny, and then we were keeping track of all the memes. And now I think our brains are scrambled from the heat.
Where's the bingo card at?
Yo, it's on fire. We can't.
It burned up.
It burned it up, dude. Oh, you know what else is hot?
What's that?
Anime Me. That's a podcast where two friends show each other anime. We teach you how to love and watch anime. One episode, first episode at a time, every Monday where you listen to podcasts.
Every Monday where you listen to podcasts, where you watch podcasts, that is where we are. Because today we are actually just going to talk about animes that we have been watching. Because it's been so hot. We've been watching a bunch of hot anime, a bunch of new anime. Been watching so much stuff. I totally forgot to do our halfway recap this year to see if we had any kind of soft changes. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about stuff that we've continued to watch, that we started this year, and talk about any kind of potential changes to our top 10.
It's going to be a tough one. So how do we do this? Do we want to...
Let's talk about stuff that we've, any ones that we've watched, continue to watch, and how it's gone. If anything felt off for us, or if anything actually turned out to be good that we didn't think was going to be good. And then we'll go into our soft top 10.
Well, then, you know what? Let's just go. Let me just go into my first one that I was just like, no way. I'm not here for this. I'm an old man.
Lucky star.
Yo, I'm getting there. You know what? Here's the thing. I will say 2026, Joe Bangs. I don't know. What is this? Our third year?
Third year? Going on third year?
Isn't that crazy or something? I don't know. I don't know. I think it is.
So much.
As much as I talk about being a hype kid, as much as I talk about like I need explosions and I need the
colors
more and
sounds.
I need jangle some keys in front of Uncle Sal's face, and he's like entertained. Oh, hey, shiny. But like, and okay, and also thinking about like our top 10s and things that we have noticed and like liked, and looking at my top 10 in comparison to your top 10. I am, this is the year of slice of life kind of reaching
Ooh.
into Sal's life a little bit. And it may be
Sal growing up, 2027.
maybe, level 1 Chud starts to understand story. I mean, like, let's just level 1 Chud just gets
Learns to
character
read.
development. Let's not go crazy, okay? Learning is for suckers, okay? We are but so there've been some shows that kind of I will say I'm very pulled in lots of directions. So like continuing or finishing shows, I have not done that, but I have continued to watch shows that I didn't think that I would be
inclined to.
Inclined to. And I'll go ahead and put out their very first, very new and very good Witch Hat Atelier.
Witch Hat.
That show is just beautiful. It's fun to watch too. It's like it does both. It does both really well. Like we have this emotional element to it all. Oh my gosh. Emotional damage. Okay? Some true emotional damage, and it's also just like fun,
Yeah. It's a fun little adventure almost.
Yeah,
even though there's some dire consequences that we're trying to like figure out and work through, it's just some fun times.
It does a little bit. I mean, I will be honest. I haven't continued Frieren, but me watching Witch Hat Atelier makes me want to go
back and watch it, finish it.
Yeah, because the way
I did rewatch like the last 3 episodes for the other day.
It was that good. It's that good, right?
Like, that good? I'm gonna go back and watch this, man. Like, because I was watching Witch Hat. I have been continuing to watch Witch Hat too here and there. Mm-hmm. I was just like, I want to go watch Frieren again.
It makes you like. It makes you. It makes me believe. I just feel like Witch Hat kind of had a stronger beginning. That first episode that we always kind of we hang
because it almost had like movie quality in the beginning.
It really does. It really does. It really has this kind of the way they.
I like it's for me. It's like part of the animation sequences they do is when they do the like pop up book cutout scene.
Yeah,
like that animation, like it's really well done. It's like that's what catches me a lot to continue watching.
Yeah, and it also like it does this thing where it just that's the wonder of magic. I think that's the thing, that they capture this wonder of magic and that whole pop-up thing and the way things kind of move and sparkle. They isolate things and they continue to do that where they just like you see the little moment of magic. And to capture that feeling, to capture magic so like majestically, really like draws your attention in a special way that I thought that Frieren would kind of do a little bit more for me. But Frieren's doing something a little different. Anyways, am I wrong in saying this? Because you watched Frieren, and you've watched a little bit more of Witch Hat.
It is different. Apples and oranges. It's apples and oranges. Like I said, Witch Hat is more of it's a different type of magic, which is what the creator was going for. They wanted to create something different and set apart, which it is set apart of its own. Going to Frieren, it's like, okay, Frieren's kind of using the base type of magic that everybody kind of knows, who's into that stuff, understand. But it's like I said, they're both story based, with their visuals, with their storytelling, with the conversations that are being had. And with Frieren, it's like I say, it's that being able to go back and live an experience.
Yeah.
Because going it through the first time with the original group of party of heroes, she didn't really understand human emotions or how to enjoy the moment, And then now she has a second chance being with Fern, being with Stark to like, hey, I can actually be in this and be present,
Yeah.
That's my second chance.
Yeah, so I mean completely different. I mean, we have some kind of some heavy I mean, they both have their heavy emotional like moments, but I think Witch Hat kind of gets there a little faster, and Frieren kind of slow builds, and it's kind of just kind of barely. We're kind of scratching the surface, and it kind of builds to it. So, well, hey, let me ask you: is there something that we've watched just recently that kind of that like crests? Because you have a wider like gamut, and you know what? And here's the thing too. Also, I don't know. Your top 10 is also what we've watched.
Yeah.
Have you given us your top 10 of like what you watch? Like
of all my stuff.
Yeah, of all your stuff. Do you have a top 10 that is separate from all this stuff? Because here's the thing, your taste is completely different from what we've watched. Because some of the stuff you're watching here is like, man, that's not really what I'm truly into. I mean, we don't need to know the stuff that you're really Joe into. We don't need to know. We know Japanese be doing Japanese things.
Yeah, there is stuff that I've been trying to find. There's one show I'm still trying to find where to watch it. I might have to get a VPN. Might have to go to dark web.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out where to watch this show,
bro. Don't get us.
I somehow watched it here in the States. That's the thing. Cause I remember watching it. I remember being able to watch it,
but you
and
can't.
Now I can't. Now I'm trying to I got to figure out where to watch this shit. But it's one of the ones that I fell in love with. Yeah, I got to do some digging still.
Okay.
But it's one of the ones that is in my top 10 per se. But like I said, all the stuff that we watched, I try to keep it in line with what we've seen and what I've actually watched in my top 10. Like Bleach, obviously Bleach is up there. FLCO, that's up there. Darling, Nisekoi, Bandered. Those old school ones that I've seen, they are on my actual top 10. Out of the new stuff we have watched, I have continued to watch Black Torch. It's pretty good. You know, I kind of.
I hear like we watched it and it's been okay, and that's been the sentiment for everybody. It's like, we were at first people were thinking, oh, like top anime of the year, but then you start to watch it a little bit more. It's like, I don't know if it really kind of crests that. Not like Hell's Paradise, but I felt like Hell's Paradise and Black Torch have this kind of similar feel.
Yeah,
but not really.
I'll say Hell's Paradise a little bit more design-wise, is a little more like Gacha.
Yeah, I would say
like
that.
Their designs are a little bit more similar. Whereas Black Torch, like I said, it feels more like a Bleach vibe. It feels more of that like Sasuke Naruto type brotherhood, you know. I did continue to watch that. I have continued to watch please excuse my younger brother.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I wanted to see how far they would go. I will say they do address it in the show. I'll say that. Like they themselves, like Ito and the brothers, like Ito again, have that conversation like, hey, you know,
don't be weird.
Even though we're not related, we're still technically brother and sister through this marriage. Don't make it weird. You know?
Okay.
So they do address I would say they do address it in the show. So it's like, okay, they're addressing it in the show. So now we're still gonna get those moments, but it's like, okay, obviously they're
not gonna go there.
They're not gonna go there.
They're not gonna go there, but that we all like they know that we know that there is.
They know we know
weird.
They know what they're doing.
But hey, I will tell you without saying. Okay, nobody's gonna know who I'm talking about. But let's just say I do know a real life story that sounds a little similar and it happened. It happened, Joe Wings. I know of a girl, I know of a guy, their parents get together, marry. They are brother and sister by marriage.
Yeah.
They're also a little bit older. I think they were probably like middle school or something like that. Then their parents divorce and they get married. So it happens, but you know, like it's an interesting because you know, like you're technically related by marriage, but not by blood.
Blooded, yeah.
And then they.
It is so saying it's like those stories that you hear and stuff. Like I've seen like reels and stuff, people reading like Reddit stories and everything where you get like, oh hey, I was got two kids coming from single parent homes, they're dating, and then all of a sudden they're each individual parents are like, "Oh, I met somebody, I met this person," and it turns out it's the parents of both of them. And so it's all like
Yeah.
that type of situation. Like, wait, what? Like, is it okay? I guess it's okay. Like,
I know,
is it like, hey, we were dating first, y'all can't date type thing? Like,
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what these people that I know, like, if they get together with, like, family and stuff and what that looks like, you know, like, "Hey, weren't y'all brother and sister? Weren't y'all all related?
what? Yeah.
And now you're" it's, it's confusing times out there, Joe Banks. It's
Oh yeah,
confusing
yeah.
time.
Confusing time. Yeah. But yeah. Like I will say, I did continue watching it. It does address it. Um, it's still kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it still does tug at the heartstring. Like tug at the like I said, they mention it, they do the funny bits, but then they also okay, hey, uh, actually following through with storyline. Okay, how do we become a family? Like this is like them still learning how to be brothers and sisters, how to deal with. All right, now we got to change our whole dynamic just because we got this new person in. Like that whole process. But I will say it's pretty good. Yeah, it's nothing too bad yet.
Have you continued watching, uh another recent one along I think it was probably the same. No, I think it was a little bit further back. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. Have you continued? Because, it
Oh,
is short. It is a very
oh
short.
man.
You
We might.
did.
This
Did you?
is gonna be the whole episode right here. Let me talk about
Oh,
this real
snap. Okay. Because here's the thing. Here's the
quick.
thing. Like, I will be honest. I have been extremely busy. Like,
Yeah,
we'll go ahead and let people behind the paywall here.
yeah,
We had to like double up some recordings.
yeah.
Then we had to skip some
So the
days for
reviews,
recording, and I'm barely able to do this right now. I'm looking at the time. I'm watching.
yeah,
Okay, we're good.
you're good. We're good.
And so,
Jamie, we're
and then,
good. Yeah, we're good.
uh, Jamie, could you pull up my calendar? Um, and then I've been trying to a show we've never done on this show.
Yeah,
I do watch because it was the beginning hype kid of me
yeah.
and some friends that kind of pressured me into watching. Oh, what's the show? Now I'd forgotten the name. You know it, My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah,
It's kind
the
of
Witcher, My Hero, just Vigilante.
My Hero Academia.
Just My Hero. Okay.
Yeah, because it's I think they're on they've wrapped. I think they wrapped the
Yeah, the
show.
final season
The
got
final
Anime of the
season.
Year.
Yeah, and so like I'm like, okay, well I kind of want to watch this. I want to get so I've been watching a lot of that and trying to catch up to that
Yeah.
and try to finish that up. And I feel like that's the only show I can watch. But Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You kind of I mean like I don't know remember what I gave the review for, but it was one of those
I think it
slice of life.
was. Let me see. I think it was 5 out of 5 on the story. I think it was
Mhm.
4.5 for
If I would continue to
continuing.
watch.
Yeah.
And I want to continue to watch because it's so short and there was something about that show how it just kind of like captures the imagination of like unrequited love or like missed opportunity, and we all have something about that. There's something about that story. So let me yeah, go ahead. You know what, fill the rest of the time, Joe Bangs. Talk me into watching the rest of that show.
Okay, so I will say I was right in my correct assumption. The 12 mini episodes are the first 6 episodes just split into two. So they do the whole kind of the. So when you go through, you're gonna have two separate parts. You have the actual season with the full episodes, then you have the 12 mini episodes. So it is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it does the
Okay.
first segment, commercial, second segment. That's the whole
Mm-hmm.
first episode. So right now I think it's full 5 episodes. Uh, I think episode 6 is gonna be coming out later, and then that'll complete the first 12 mini episodes. Then episode 7 will start the rest of it. So if you haven't seen, if you haven't watched the mini episodes,
Okay.
dude,
It-
I love this show so much.
okay.
Like it,
Okay.
like continue watching it. Dude, I like got enamored with it. Like I was like I watched all the mini episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and then and when the first full episode came out, and when I watched that just to see like, okay, how's this gonna go? It's like, all right, cool, yeah, it's that same thing that that I thought it was gonna be. Watching it, It's like, so story-wise, you're watching it, it turns into, it's like a race right now. It's a race between, is Sasaki gonna realize that Yamada and Tayama are the same person? Or is Tayama actually gonna break down and admit to Sasaki that she's the same person?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it gets to
Okay.
that point where it's all like, all right, now it feels like a race between them two. Like, is he gonna figure out, or is she gonna break down and tell him? I think I was watching. I think it was on mini episode 11. I think
Mm-hmm.
I had this realization hit me to why I love this show so much.
Okay, now we're getting into the
Now we're
stuff.
getting
Okay,
into. Let's get.
let
All right,
me.
we're gonna timestamp this. Hit the record, whatever. Get your diaries out. You're about to get some lore from me.
Yeah, I was about to say, shall we get somebody online from BetterHelp? We're gonna start digging into some Joe
digging
Bangs.
into this. Quick answer is, I guess it was, how
The
can I
year
say it? I guess
was the.
the year was 1985. I guess kids would call it a situationship. I guess, because
Oh,
I was
yeah, okay,
talking to a
okay.
young lady. We had been talking for
Mm-hmm.
a while. To obviously didn't end well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of went our separate ways. We started watching this show, and just how Tayama Yamada, her character is, totally reminded me of this young lady that I had been
Okay.
in this situationship to. And it like, the realization hit me on episode 11. I'm like, oh snap. Like, I think I know why I love this show. And it put me in a carfuncle.
Okay.
Should I continue to watch this? Like, should I
Uh-huh.
really continue to watch this if it's gonna bring back up old scars?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
or am I watching this just to facilitate a what if situation? You know, am I
Mm-hmm.
at? Is this where I'm at with this show? But other than, like, besides that part of it, the show itself, it's good and amazing,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting. But you've I mean it continues to kind of deliver on that whole will they won't they
yeah. It's
unrequited.
like I said, it's like that Ross and Rachel type stuff, which we grew up
Mm-hmm.
watching Friends. So it is that, like I said, within itself, it's like it is a race between Sasaki either figuring out they're the same person, or Tayama breaking down and telling them, "Hey, I'm Yamada."
It
Like,
it, it
because
makes
there's
me it
situations that happen in the show to where you start getting kind of more of her side and her reactions to him,
mm-hmm.
and so like, hey, yeah, she's actually kind of feeling him. There's another character that comes in that kind of helps facilitate the romance, as you would say.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, cool. Like, and so now it's really into it. Like, oh, okay,
Oh.
now we're really into this show right now.
That I think that's the thing about these shows like this, the slice of life show, like who the writer, the creator is drawing and must be drawing from a real life experience.
Oh, yeah,
Some
gotta be.
true, it's gotta be. It's too. They nail this whole like um the humdrum of life
Yeah,
and and unrequited love and that kind of those feelings in order to make them truly real and feel real. You had to have gone through it, and you have to be able to fully understand that to portray it so cleanly and so realistically.
yeah,
Well, there's a little bit of added stuff to it, but like
yeah,
it all feels very grounded. It all feels very real. We all kind of, in order for it to capture you, you have to feel that kind of like that true existence and that
oh
true
yeah,
like just life. So yeah, it must be
yeah,
doing something really well for you to
oh
continue
yeah,
to watch it, but then to also
oh yeah,
feel that and have it like kick up some old school feeling, like some
yeah.
old feelings, like where
Like,
you
this
just
dude
go,
just been watching my life the last year.
change the name. Change the name to
Change the
this.
name.
Just Joe Bangs. Joe Bangs.
Joe Bangs.
Actually, actually don't call it that. But yeah, I've been looking for a reason to continue to watch this show. It's also really fresh and new, and I mean, if people want to go listen to that one, that was only like what 3 episodes ago.
I think so.
For us,
it was titled "I Can't Read Smoke Signals." That's what I titled.
Okay. Yes, I mean, so go back and watch I Can't Read Smoke Signals. That one, we had a fun time reviewing it, and with this review that you're giving me right now, Joe Bangs, I think I won. And they're so short too, like the little snippets and them cutting them up into like 12-minute segments or something like that.
Yeah,
makes it very easy to digest. And
like I said, because the way the whole episode is structured like, all right, there's still the whole arc of okay, will they, won't they? Like that's the whole narrative. That's point A.
Mm-hmm.
But then each segment is just the day by day stuff of getting to that point. Like, all right, we got our starting line. Now we're just gonna see how we're gonna navigate to the finish.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. So it's not like you don't have to watch this episode to get this. You could just kind of start anywhere. You'll get their relationship. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
So did you go into the manga, or is this? I don't remember if this was an OVA or if this was.
I haven't got into the manga yet. I'm saving all my manga reading because I got to go out of town again next week for work. So like with Dandadan's coming out like every 2 weeks. Like I haven't read it, and I think, let me see, what was the last chapter I've read of Dandadan? It's been a long while. And it's been so hard not going back to read it. So the last chapter I read was chapter 233, which came out in May 11th.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There's another one dropping in 3 days, so I'll probably finish 10 chapters on a Monday and be caught up.
I mean, but is this the kind of show though that you would go like you will go ahead?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely go and read the manga.
Like even ahead of the show, like even ahead of the show, you just go like, let's go ahead.
I'm super invested in this.
Okay. So even you'd rather instead of waiting for the show to drop the next one, you'd go, let's just go ahead and get ahead of this and.
Yeah, because I know once I start, I'm not gonna be able to stop. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's your recommendation. I would say for those of us who are listening, and if you're a slice of lifey and you're an old head, and unrequited love, and
or even if you just rom-com. Misconnections.
Misconnections. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Star-crossed.
Star-crossed lovers. Just it is interesting too, because like let's address the thing, the elephant in the room too. Also, that's added into this show, and this is the last thing we'll talk about it. Our protagonist is, I don't know, their age gap. There's an age gap. Yeah. She is.
You learned the age gap. I'll say that. You learned the age gap. They tell you the age gap.
Okay. I haven't gotten there yet. I feel like she's probably early 20s, and he's got to be like 30s to mid 30s. So I'm thinking there's probably like a 10-year so age gap. Don't tell me.
They give you the age gap. I'll say that. They do mention
it. And listen to this guy not spoil stuff. That's boy.
All right. Well, I guess with that, out of all this stuff, as of right now, because we're gonna cover we'll go over our hardcore top 10 at the beginning of the year, as always. But as of right now, has there been any real thing that you would move, that you would add out of the stuff we've seen so far?
So I continue to watch the shows that we have. I will say that my top 10 stays similar, but I will say between 1 and 5, it's shuffled. Only because shows have continued, movies have been dropped, and I will like as I back up and I continue to watch. I
still need to watch Chainsaw. I know it's on Crunchyroll right now. I just haven't watched it.
Okay, you know what? That movie. Did we even talk about it?
I think we mentioned it.
Okay, let me make a pitch before we get into our top 10. Let me sell it to you. we watched. I don't remember what episode we did Chainsaw Man, but I was kind of like a long time ago, and I was like,
Put it
I
up
think
ready.
we had a decent review of it,
Yeah.
and I thought it was fun. It was fine.
And we mentioned
And
it with Black Torch. Black Torch had that element of it.
yeah, it did have that kind of the death and like the
Yeah.
person putting their it's but watching. Okay, so here's my pitch, and even for myself, I watched this movie in theater, and I only watched like maybe two to three episodes of Chainsaw Man,
Yeah.
and I was kind of like, yeah, it's good, it's fine. But then I watched the movie, and Joe, knowing that you are a slice of life guy,
Yeah.
and I'm a hype kid, it does everything you and I. It does that slice of life. The movie.
It blends well our
It
two
re-
loves together.
Yeah, okay, and the other thing too is I love a slow paced building, like build movie. Like I want it to
Yeah.
slowly, like is a lost art in movies these days because we need to have the explosion
Make me feel the
quickly.
choices. Make me feel the consequences.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Build this whole thing up to like, hey, we're having a great time. Nothing ever bad's gonna happen to me, and then drop the hammer when it's like when we feel so safe. And that's what Chainsaw Man does. This movie, it had me question like what I was watching at first. I was like, I thought this was Chainsaw Man. What are we doing? This is not Chainsaw Man. This is
Of the episodes I watched.
yeah, this is just like a day in the life. I guess Chainsaw Man just got a regular old job, and he's just doing regular old things. But then it drops the hammer, and it made all the explosions. It made all the fun, crazy, ridiculousness, all of that stuff that happens in the movie. It gave it purpose. It gave it motivation. It put to behind all the
Added some
explosion.
weight on it.
It gave me like it added something so much more true, and it gave feeling and gave motivation behind all the hype, all the
Yeah.
craziness, and it gave it that much more weight. So my pitch to you: watch Chainsaw Man as soon as you can. Come back to me and tell me, yo, I can't believe I waited so long to watch this. And also, man, maybe I should go back and watch the full season or I don't know how many seasons they have. They probably have two. I don't know how many Chainsaw Man.
I'm trying to think.
I
want
get.
to say this was in place of a season or
I
in
think
place of an arc.
it felt like
If I
it. It
recall
felt like this
correctly.
was feels like its own arc. So
Yeah.
that's all I'll say about it. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
It's fun.
Say mine. I have some changes.
From the stuff the new stuff that we watched. You know what?
With the new stuff added in, with the stuff I continue to watch, because for sure smoking's gonna be on there.
Okay.
For sure, I know that. But just with the added effect of, like I said, Kaiju number 8 manga has finished. The anime hasn't been finished yet. We're still waiting on season 3. Bleach came back. I went and watched The Calamity, I watched the first 3 episodes in theaters that they released. Awesome, amazing.
I heard they're
loved it.
great. I heard it's great.
I think it finally caught up now to to what they dropped in theaters. So now I think I can go and finally watch the rest of it. Down to season 3, we're getting that coming back. Like Frieren season 3 is coming back. Komi season 2. I will say I know for sure Demon Slayer is going to get kicked off only because we're having to wait so long because the last part of it are the movies, and so we're having to wait between them. And so, but once everything is completed with that, it might make its way back onto my top 10.
Okay.
But I think for now, I think it's going to drop off for now.
Okay. Interesting. I would say mine. I will say I'll go ahead and tell you that. Did you watch the last Demon Slayer movie?
Yeah, Infinity One Castle Part 1 is on.
Yes.
It's on Crunchyroll now too. So
yeah, it just it got added not too long ago.
Which I'm gonna watch it and then I might add Thunderstruck by AC/DC when the scene comes up.
Yo, that scene That
I'll start
scene
playing
is
that.
it, it makes all of it so like you were here for just that moment and make
Yeah.
that the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like put that at the beginning of it and put it at the end, add some thunderstruck music. That one or either add what's that that Nickelback song?
Uh,
They
oh,
say that a
oh no,
hero.
no, no, no. That song's officially Spider-Man 2. Like that's
Okay.
officially attached to Spider-Man.
Okay. Can't use it anywhere else. It's been
Yeah, that's Tobey Maguire right there.
you know what? Actually for me, Demon Slayer has moved to
Uh, ooh.
up. It's moved up. I would say between honestly Demon Slayer and Solo Leveling. I find those kind of interchangeable for me at the
Yeah,
very top. Just in the stuff that we've watched, I really truly love the.
yeah. Because Soul Leveling's next part's gonna be a movie too. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the issue. Like it depends on how you feel about those and like making
yeah,
those like, if I was a true anime guy, I'd be like,
yeah,
I need 26 episodes. How dare you just give me 3 hours or 2 hours of a movie? Don't shortchange me. I want to
all of
be
it.
binging
Yeah.
things. I want to be in that theater for 2 days straight, watching just. But like it's the
Yeah,
I'm a new kid in town kind of anime guy. So,
yeah,
but the thing is, when I think about like these shows that we've watched and the stuff that we've put on our top 10, um, I would think overall. I think overall for me, Demon Slayer just has the emotional part, the story, the hype, the explosion, the heart. It continues to deliver on all those levels. I know
yeah.
there's like lots of memes and lots to be said about how every time it has this kind of Dragon Ball Z sense of it where
Yeah.
you're like, let's talk about motivation and how the
You've been
hero has
screaming
a
for 8
heart.
episodes now.
Yeah, yeah, and it has all of that in there. But overall, like there is, we continue to have heart injected into the show. We continue to have like,
What other show could make you love a villain?
yeah, that's the
A
other thing
villain
too.
that killed a beloved character.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing. Like we can make fun of all that part of it, but also I do love that part of it because they aren't skipping over that part of the story. They make you feel those parts of it too, and give you
Villains aren't created, or
yeah.
no, villains aren't born; they're made.
Yeah, yes. Give us the villain arc. Let us see this stuff. Let us see how the Joker was made. Let us see how Cruella de Vil was made. I'm here for it a little bit because I love the psychology behind all of it. And
Yeah,
that's the part that they kind of lean into that I enjoy. I think that's the main thing for a lot of these shows that I have in my top 10 is that they don't shy away to that from that psychology part of it.
yeah,
So I have Demon Slayer in my top. It has that psychology part of this, like motivation and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Solo Leveling, I love the show just in general, just hype and all, but also there's also some interesting things that I think are gonna happen later on. Like, is he gonna become a villain? I feel like yes. And so that's kind of interesting to me. Don to Don moved down a little bit for me.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's gotten really weird. I start to see what happens on shows that's like, okay, it's kidding. It is weird. And that's
It's
kind
weird.
of where
It's weird. Yeah,
I love that part of it because it is weird.
it builds on the fact that it's weird.
Yeah, and they continue to be silly and goofy, which I love the silly goofiness of all of it.
Yeah,
But also, it continues to be it continues to do its own thing. Like forget about me and just you do you, and that's what Don's gonna do them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I
So,
still have
so
Kaiju.
I'm excited to get back into reading it because I'm excited to see what from the last time I read it and what I remembered is like the craziness and weirdness that jumped up a lot.
Hmm.
So I was like it's been a while since I've read it, so I'm excited to see what craziness they came up with.
Yeah, just go for it. Like it just I'm fine with them just
Hey,
kind of.
Fast and Furious showed you could send a car into space.
you could do whatever you want. All right, do whatever you want now. It's 2026. Just we've seen it all, and that's the thing. It's not derivative. I think that's the other thing is it's like it's not derivative, and I think I kind of lean towards that kind of original story. Kaiju number 8's there. Zom 100's there. Odd Taxi, still love that. Fire Force, hype kid in me likes it. Takopi, that's the whole psychology thing. Love that. Comey Can't Communicate just because, it's the OG for me. Like, it was one of the first, well, not first one, but it was one of the first slice of lifey things that I kind of felt myself get into a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had ghost stories up here, but I think I might knock it off of, like, drop it down one and put Witch Hat Atelier. That's one of those new ones that I am surprised to have kind of,
get into, surprisingly.
Because that's a surprise for me that I'm still 50-50 on if it's like gonna stay up there, but I was just so surprised by that show that it crests into my top 10 as a new anime watcher.
Oh man, guys, well, let us know in those comments if your top 10 has changed any with the shows we watched. Let us know out of the new shows we watched. Let us know which one you're liking so far. So what have you all continued? Drop them in those comments. And where can you drop those comments on? You can go to YouTube, you go to Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Radio List, where you watch us. That is where we are. And you also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you can find not only this episode, but all the other episodes we have done. You can also listen to all our old top 10 episodes that we've had, just to see how far and how much we have changed so far. Because at the end of the year, beginning of the year, we are going to do a hard recap of our top 10 and let you know what has actually made it, what has dropped. We've made some mentions on what's going to be on there, what's going to drop, but stick with us to the end of the year and figure that out, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed it with my co-host Sal, and we'll see you on the next one. Liz.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Oh man.
Dude.
Crazy times.
Crazy times indeed, my dude.
I don't even know what year it feels like anymore.
It is. I mean, we were in 2026.
It's like it ended, but it feels like another one never started.
I saw something that they were like, we are very close to 2027. And then I keep seeing these things about like how right now 2026 is closer to, like, if they were to make Back to the Future right now, he'd go back to like the early 2000s or something or was it like it was something crazy. It's like
crazy ridiculous.
If it was Back to the Future and if Marty McFly was alive and he went, I mean not alive, if the movie was made now, he's still alive. Marty McFly, he's still alive, man. We still don't have flying cars. If Back to the Future was happening right now, we would be in the early 2000s or something ridiculous like that, dude.
Wait, did you watch it? Can we talk about this movie? Did you watch the movie yet? Have you seen
The
it?
movie? The movie. The only movie.
The only movie.
I you know what? It depends on which movie you're talking about, because there are people that are talking about Spider-Man right now, but all I want to talk about is the Odyssey.
I watched both of them.
Okay, which one are you talking about?
Which one have you seen? Have you seen one or both?
I haven't seen Spider-Man yet.
Okay, I'll tell you this. Me personally, I put Spider-Man over Odyssey.
Whoa! Actually, you know what? I heard the same thing from somebody else, dude. They were like, if I chose to watch a movie, I'm gonna watch Spider-Man again, not the Odyssey. Which I get. Like, also, I think the Odyssey is, I mean, amazing, but like, it's not gonna be those like, oh, let's just put it on all the time.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, I would say, I mean, without having seen this next one, it's one of those that you're gonna like, let's put it on again. Let's watch it again.
It's like as soon as you finish watching it, you're gonna walk out the theater and be like, Marvel's back. We're back.
That's high.
We're back.
Praise,
we went through a lull, we went through that rough patch, just coasting. But now we're back, baby.
I've always believed in Spider-Man though. Like, I liked all the Andrew Garfield ones. I even like hate watched the third one of Tobey Maguire. Still love how terrible it
that
is.
that was at the end of basically them
The
forcing
first,
Sam Raimi to make a movie he didn't really want.
yeah. Sam Raimi has to stay in his lane, and they made him do it, and he was
just
like, "I'll show you."
Yeah, I'll show you how horrible this is.
I'll show you how bad this could be.
Oh man!
But
some of the
I
greatest
hear
memes we got out of that one, though.
Oh, the best. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know, like I've heard the same thing about this new Spider-Man movie. Like it is that good. So I'm
Odyssey,
ready.
like I said, I watched both. It was good. I would rather watch Troy over Odyssey. Honestly, I feel like Troy was better.
I do love Troy and Brad Pitt. I mean, spoilers. And by the way, you had 20 years.
You had 20 years to figure this out. You had more than that. You had a book.
You had a book. Troy, dude. Like Brad Pitt as Troy, and some of the lines, like, people. He's like, people are just catching strays from Achilles. He's just aura farming before aura farming was aura farming,
dude.
Definitely.
The first opening the first 5 minutes of the movie. He's just not running, just casual, just like a light jog.
Just a light jog. Like,
just a light jog.
I'm coming to, like, just destroy everything you ever know.
a white step juke. Damn.
Yeah.
Done. We good?
He gave him the Euro step, and then bye-yow.
I mean, in the neck.
I mean, yeah, I'm here for it. But consider the old man in me too about Odysseus and the Odyssey, and I'm like, it makes you, as an old guy, it makes you feel like, yo, I still got it. Of course, you come out of the theater thinking like, I'm aura farming like Agamemnon, and then like you step off the curb wrong and you roll your ankle and you're like, I forget it. I got it. Know your lane, Sal. You're done, son. Okay,
you just pop getting out the seat.
Yeah, I'm like, you felt it in the theater, like, oh heck yeah. Then you put the recliner down just a little bit, stand up, and I'll hear your knees and ankles all pop. And say, pop, pop, pop. I can't string that bow either. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't string it. But I'm definitely gonna watch the new Spider-Man. I'm all about it.
So
I'm
like
ready
I said,
for it.
between them, I'll go Spider-Man. Which Odyssey, it's been a long time since I read the Odyssey to you, so I was just like, oh yeah.
Sight.
I'm trying to figure out what it was. I'm trying to figure out why people were giving it such high praise. I don't know if it was just because it was Christopher Nolan. His name was attached to it.
Here's what I will say, and this is my in defense for anybody who has their reservations about the Odyssey. It is a 3,000-year-old epic story that was it was the first epic story. For anything that you've ever watched, anything that you've ever read, anything that you've ever seen, I would say, if you said, you know how we use the term like, oh, this such and such, this movie or this story walked so everything else could fly or run. That's what this is. But that's for everything. So you go, the Odyssey, and then insert anything. Odyssey was written so that insert any other epic story, movie, TV show, storyline, movie, anime. The Odyssey, it's your every story that is epic. Odysseus's shoulders. It's just an epic story, and there is something about the journey that I think can resonate with anybody and everybody, and it should. Like, it's about I would give it the spiritual spin. Say, if we just remove gods and say God, it's Odysseus thinking that he can just do this all by himself.
It did start off a little bit like how Noah started. Did you ever watch Noah?
Yep.
It started almost the same way. Like, that was the initial thing I thought about. I was like, is this Noah?
I mean, it's a historic story. I mean, honestly, like, there are a lot of things that are like you could track to the Odyssey and the story that it tells And
I will say, I told my broke I lived after I watched it. I was like, I feel like this is how Quentin Tarantino got his style of making movies, because it was back and forth. Started in the middle, went back to the beginning, going back and forth the whole time, and then at the end.
At the end, I will leave you with this one piece. Odysseus is
real
trying to do it.
Adventures.
He's trying. I would tell you, Robert Pattinson and Zendaya will return in Dune. In Dune. Oh, dude, the memes. Will someone get these beggars out of here?
You can't be Batman, dog. Come on, you Batman. Nah, man. You can't do that now.
Leave Batman to Travis Scott. Okay, that man's a true Batman. Have you seen his costume? He owns one. I don't think Robert Pattinson owns a Batman. He just put one on. Travis Scott owns a Batman suit. He bought it with his own money.
Oh, money.
But anyways, let me finish this one point. Odysseus goes against God, and everything happens to him and terribly, and he ends up being by himself, stranded, and the only way for him to get home is if he let God kind of take him home. And that's what you see him kind of floating on the raft all the way back. That's him just kind of like
submit,
going with the flow. Submission, yes. Oh, I mean, like that. If you watch it through that kind of guise, through the eyes of somebody who is
submission and accepting your punishment to you because of what he did with Troy. He's like, I did this thing and basically broke the rules, and so now this is the punishment that I've been running from and fighting from. So now I gotta submit and accept it.
There's so many themes that happen in that movie that I think it just resounded with a lot of people. And I mean, Agamemnon, aura farming, he did it. Like, you know how we always talk about aura farming? He did it though. He finally did like the most aura farming that anybody's ever.
Walk in, like, I don't know why I expected a red lightsaber just to pop out of his head. He was walking into Troy. I was like, this is Vader.
Dude, he was Vader. Plus, I don't know.
He's like
anybody
Vader
else.
With like a Gundam suit almost.
Gundam soon. He had a Jinsu.
I'm surprised Homie could walk with all that metal on him.
Dude, he was. That's all he farms. That he is a farmer of aura. That's what he does. He's a farmer of aura. Yeah, I don't have it on my I don't have tickets yet for Spider-Man, but I'm watching it in the biggest theater and as loud as possible. And I'm also planning on watching.
I watched it Monday
because
I tried to dude, everything was sold out. I looked at 5 theaters from the moment they opened till they closed this whole weekend. It was like everything was just like front seats and stuff. I'm like, man,
it was only like maybe $5 million off from being the biggest opening Marvel history. Like I think Avengers did it beat Avengers? So maybe it might be the biggest opening of any Marvel film ever, and it's probably gonna eclipse everything they've ever done. So follow the math, follow the numbers. It's not just hype; it's actually legit good. No spoilers, but will they return? And will he return in Dune? Are we gonna have him in Dune? Not I forget Doomsday. I want him in. I want Spider-Man in Dune.
Dude, that was a terrible choice for them to open on the same weekend.
Doomsday is a thing. Okay, they're gonna be doing Doomsday, like and Dune. Yeah, it's the Barbenheimer of 2026. Doomsday is a thing. We're all gonna be wearing, confusing costumes.
I don't know if I sent you the memes yet of Ryan Gosling and Shang-Chi. Since okay, so the whole thing. So now that Ryan Gosling got announced as Ghost Rider,
yes. Spoilers.
Everybody immediately started making the memes of like, "Hey, we need to distract Doom," they're like, "Hey, Ghost Rider, Shang-Chi, we need y'all to distract Doom," and then it just took the clip of them and Barbie doing the dance scenes as kids.
Yes. Still better than the first Ghost Rider. I mean, I talked to somebody else who actually loved those movies. I don't know.
Nick Cage was pretty good.
I like Nick Cage. I don't know about the movies though, but maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Did you love him?
It's when you're going into it not knowing anything about comics, if you just know, like, if it's to you, it's just a movie. Oh, this was kind of a neat movie. It's Nick
Mm-hmm.
Cage. It wasn't really. I don't know. I don't even think it was really like a box office breaker
Yeah.
or anything. If you just like Nick Cage and stuff, it's a good movie. You go into the comics, he is one of like I said, there's different variants
Mm-hmm.
of the Ghost Rider because it is kind of like a moniker, structural powers that get transferred. I am excited because he is going to play Johnny Blaze version of Ghost Rider, so it'll be the same one that Nick Cage portrayed.
Okay.
But I have also seen people always like wanting to get Norman Reedus as I can't remember his name right now. The Cowboy Ghost Rider version. Bringing back the Ghost Rider guy that they got from the show when they introduced Ghost Rider in the shows. Bringing him back into this movie just because we got the multiverse going on right now. Still,
I
we got
do
all
love
the
me some
variants.
Norman Reedus. He's always like,
So yeah, it's like immediately they're like, all right, let's get all these other Ghost Riders too. I was like, hold on, let
let
them
him
get
cook
there.
for a second.
Yeah,
Like, come on,
we
we
just
can't
got
just
announced.
we can't just all do that whole like multiverse
Yeah,
Spider-Man thing.
that took
Though
that took years. No.
one of the greatest. I love that. I love that they that reveal wasn't. They try to hold it. I mean, we all kind of felt like
Yeah.
that was going to happen in the previous Spider-Man, but to have it actually happen and for them to not. I find that interesting. I mean, like, I guess everybody knows, but like in Doomsday, how Captain America is back, and they just like put that in the trailer. And I'm like, why not bury
Well, he's
that
just
for
Steve
us?
Rogers now. So
I guess so.
yeah.
I guess so. But I figured that he would.
Because there is a lot to that leading up to that, and then with Secret Wars, there's Secret Wars as well coming out as the next British movie. It's like a big thing. I also saw too. Whenever the trailer did come out, where they actually showed Doom, like his costume and everything, people were going back to the Fantastic Four, in credit scene and
Mm-hmm.
doing like a comparison, and they're like, well, this version looks different. Is it a different version, or if this is this another group that works with Doom that was actually there at the end and not Doom? So there's
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of big thing, and I know what was it? There was something in the movie.
Of the
I know it had to do with the symbiote because the symbiote is technically still in Tom Holland's universe because they never
yeah.
showed it got destroyed, the little bit of it.
Yeah. I remember that. It kind of like
Yeah, just a
sludged
little
out.
sludged out. And so people were like, okay, well, we still got this. I know there's some people who are like, don't want it yet, don't
Mm-hmm.
want the black suit yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No spoilers, Joe
and no
Bangs.
spoilers.
What is this Avengers? Is it just Avengers Doomsday?
Yeah, Doomsday.
What I'm waiting for is Avengers Doomsday. Doom, where's my car?
Doom was
Because get somebody get Ashton Kutcher, and I forget the other guy.
Sean William Scott.
Sean Scott. Hey, you know what? Get the transponder out there. That transponder or the space modulator. I mean, that had some true power. They thought this whole the gauntlet with all the dog. That
give me a sequel of that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, get Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Get Nick Cage in it. Put everybody. You know what?
Call it, dude, where's your car?
That's what I want to see. If we're remaking all these films, let's get somebody, let's get get a sequel to that. That would be actually, we're making jokes, but I'd watch the heck out of that. I think it would be the greatest, like, bring Spider-Man, watch out. Spider-Man, watch out. Dude, where's my car? Part 2. Dudes Day. Dudes Day.
I didn't even know they had made a Super Troopers 3. I didn't even know that.
Bro,
I saw the popcorn bucket. I was like, yo, that's pretty dope.
Wait, I hadn't seen the popcorn bucket. Holy
I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Okay, put that behind the paywall, boy.
Put it behind the paywall, boy.